channel and hit the like button. Welcome to Kate O Show. My name is Katie Rebu. For those of you watching me for the first time, you might be asking, who is Katie Rebu? Katie Rebu is the director and CEO of Triumph in the midst of adversity.com, a company based here in the United Kingdom where we help to coach you with the right mindset to success and to live a fulfilled life. I want to help you to publish a book that will transform your world and also speak at different events, speak on ideas to motivate you to success, to speak on how to turn your adversity to triumph. I speak on business, subjects also. All right, and I also speak on leadership. So thank you for watching and please subscribe to this channel. Welcome. We're just waiting for some people to join us and we'll be starting soon. So when we are waiting, I'll be playing this music from Neil Byron Smith, a motivational artist from the United States. So please subscribe to this channel. Yes, that's Neil Byron Smith, inspirational motivational artist based in the United States. I'll be leaving the link to his iTunes underneath this video later on, please. Yeah, this is, oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Neil Byron Smith. May you live long. This guy is too good. Yes. Whatever happened in the past is now your lessons. You're full of strength. Courage, persist to move forward even when you feel discouraged. You let no one break your spirit. Yes. There's compassion in your voice, I can hear it. Yes, let's increase the volume. Really nice. From within you. Yeah. You are focused on success. I commend you. Love you. I love who you are. Love what you are. I hope you're enjoying this music. This Neil Byron Smith. Let's wait for the others. Please share when you're waiting and enjoy this music. This enrich your soul and body. Music is therapeutic. You need to choose the right one, guys. Yes. Yes. Healers, clairvoyants, that's it. Practitioners, leaders, students, teachers. Thank you. Writers, thank you so much. Thank you. Tika, thanks for watching. Consultants, coaches, artists, gurus, swamis, spirit guides, mediums, the star seeds, inspirational, motivational, speakers, and meditators, to my sidekicks, humanitarians, yes, doctors, yes, vegetarians. I love who you are. You are beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. So that's Neil Byron Smith here. No, sorry, that's it. So today I want to talk about a topic, and the topic of today is that could be the problem. Okay, this might be probably the problem. All right, so there's something that you need to know about today, and if you have not known about this, that could have been the problem that have been holding you back. That is what today's title is all about. So before I start, I want to ask you, were you here last week? Did you write down the 50 skills that you've been applying in your life and what you've been doing with them? If you didn't watch that video, please watch the last week video and the week before. Please don't take things for granted, because the life you live is what you put into your life will determine the outcome you get. We are busy watching a lot of stuff, but what are you taking from the things you watch? I watch movies as well when I can, but what I'm saying is that when you're watching something, you should watch something that will enrich you and also something that you will learn from, not just watching for watching's sake. So if you're on this channel and you think you are not learning anything, there's no point of you watching it. Do you understand? But if you know you're watching it and you are benefiting one thing or the other, then continue watching and share to your audience. Because if you are learning and growing all by yourself and your friends are not learning, my dear, you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So if you have all the answers and you think you're on top of them, by the time you bring smart ideas, you'll be shocked that there's no one around you that will reason with you. That's what it is. So you need to connect with the right people. So when you have anything that you're benefiting from, don't enjoy it alone. Share with your audience, because at the end of the day, you're going to need those people too. Fantastic. So Let me share with you this book. This is Triumph in the Midst of Adversity, book where I shared my life struggles and the 8 key strategies I've applied to handle my adversity that led to ultimate triumph. Some of you there today, you're thinking, oh, you're going through a challenging time, but in actual sense, what you are calling a challenge is an opportunity. But because you do not have the right, key strategies to apply, you are worried and you're frustrated about your life struggles. So I will advise you to read this book. Don't just have it as a copy to fill your shelf, but actually read it. And if you know you're a lazy reader, I'll be leaving the link underneath this video for you to buy your audio copy. Or you go on my website, it's www.triumphinthemidstofadversity.com. All right? You'll be able to get the audio version on my homepage right at the bottom. You see the preview, which is the first chapter for free. Then you can watch the entire video. Listen to the entire audio rather. For those of you who say, Kate, you know what? I can't read this, but I really need strategy to overcome hurdles. Because if you have challenging situation and you don't know how to handle it, you don't know how to turn your pain to profit, you don't know how to turn challenges to opportunities, then it will be a more stressful life. You can see my face as I'm glowing. Do I look like somebody going through challenges time? No, because I have the strategies to overcome them. All right, so I want you to look the same as well. So get this book so you can be glowing as always, despite the obstacles that is on your way. So what could be the problem with you out there? Most of us out there just watching me today, right? You are just feeding yourself with what you don't need. You're feeding yourself, you are in the wrong environment, and you're feeding yourself with the wrong things. That could be the problem that you're facing today. Because at every person, at every stage in your life, there are certain things that you need at different stages in your life. Maybe you are watching me too. Thanks for watching. Please share. Thank you. For some of you out there, the place you are now, what you're feeding yourself with, is not what you need at this level. You're feeding yourself today with what you needed 5 years ago, and you're still asking yourself, why have things not changed? Why have my mindset not shifted? You still asking yourself that question, but you forgot to ask yourself, what am I feeding myself with? You do the same thing, the same information you knew 5 years ago. That's what you're still feeding yourself with. The books you read 5 years ago, that's the same book you're reading today. You have not learned anything new. Your environment might not be the right environment. You have not assessed yourself. Am I in the right environment? Am I in the right circle? Because you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with, according to Jim Rohn. Do you understand? So you cannot do the wrong thing and expect the right things to happen. Someone said, in the world today where women are full of, artificial hair, artificial nails, artificial eyelashes, and they want a real man. Interesting, right? So that is what I want to talk to you about today. You need to feed yourself the right information that you need for today. You need to be in the environment, the right environment that you need to be as of today. Don't feed yourself with the information that you don't need at this level. Because the truth is that even lower animals, right? Like birds, like chimpanzee and all that, they know that they are all animals, right? But everyone does not eat the same thing. Did you get this? Wisdom. You need wisdom to understand it. Let me repeat this again. So we are all human beings, right? But you must understand that what you need, the information you need for your own journey, for you to accomplish your own goals in your life, to live that life that you truly desire, to live a fulfilled life, for you to move from the 98% of the world population that fail to fulfill their potential according to statistics, to join now the 8 people, to join the how many percentage? The 92% failed. Then the 8%, if you want to join it, that 8%, then you need to do something different. Because the truth is this, people want to do the easy one. People want to do what everyone is doing. People want to not figure things out on them. They just want to copy people or do the one that seems so easy. And they think, oh, I'm doing the easy one, but I want the better one. No, it's not. It doesn't go together. You must ask yourself what you're doing. Is that what you need for that path you want to follow, for that journey that you are going on? You cannot be traveling from London to Newcastle and you want to follow the same route you want to take if you are traveling to Dublin. Do you understand? So everybody have their journey in their life. You need to know the path you need to follow to get to where you're going. Don't be a copycat, guys. Because if you be a copycat, all right, you remain a counterfeit. For you to live the life that you truly deserve, you need to spend time with yourself and know what you're truly on earth to do. What is it that you came to this earth to do? I've told you about that on different channel, different videos rather, on the same channel. You can watch those previous videos so you can follow up. Because when I'm talking on a new subject, if you have not listened to the previous one, you might not flow and follow up and get and have the grasp of what you need to grasp from this channel. Because if you are watching me and you're still living your life the same way since you started watching me, then you're doing these things the same thing, your life is still the same, then there's something wrong somewhere. You need to check yourself. Okay, you need to truly check yourself. Truly, yes, 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 I know the devil is there, but there are certain things we do that we are that the devil of our own self. And if you are that person, you've been on this channel and you know that everything you've been doing exactly the same, you probably have not been paying attention. Maybe you watch me 1 minute and you run away. You need to watch the entire video and take your notebook and write something down. You have a diary. If you don't have, get the motivational book and put your goal setting page. You cannot live life the same way and expect a different outcome. Let me tell you this. For human beings, as I said, we are all humans. As we have different addresses, so also our goals and our desires and our, our dreams are different. Our journey in life is also different. So you cannot afford to do the same thing everybody is doing. You cannot afford to live your life carelessly because everyone around you are living careless life. You know where you're going. You have a journey that you are going. This world is not a permanent place. You understand? This world is a passing by. Is a place we've come. In my language, they say you came to this earth to trade, and after you trade, you go to heaven. So as you're on this earth, everybody has their journey. They have their purpose on this earth. You must align yourself with that purpose and do those things that will take you to that place that you want to go to. You cannot be doing things the same way everyone is doing, and you think, oh, it will get you to where you want to go. If you bought a transport from now, if I'm going to somewhere like a London Bridge, and someone else is going to maybe Woolwich or somewhere, we need to look at Google Map, isn't it? You look at the right bus that go to different directions. That's what everybody does. You don't just jump on any bus and you say, okay, I'm going somewhere. You tell the bus driver, where are you going? Say, I'm just going somewhere. He will ask you to get down. That is the way some people are approaching their life today. They are taking their life, they are joking with their life. They're just thinking, oh, it's life. I wake up, I eat breakfast, I eat lunch. Well, thank God for today, which is good. Okay, what is on TV? Watch. Oh, this is life. There they go. What are you gaining from what you are watching? What did you learn from it? You are there, maybe you have not had time to actually pick a book that will help you in your own journey. You have not taken time to listen to a training that will help you in your own journey. You have not taken time to even pray, read the Bible, and say, God, this is my cry to you today. But you have time to do other things that are irrelevant to your own purpose. And you're still thinking that something is wrong with someone or with your mother who gave birth to you, or you're cursing the country, cursing everything. No, you need to do something different. You need to do something different. That is what I'm talking to you today. Because if your environment and the information you are getting, the things you are doing does not align with your purpose, you're just wasting your own time. We must do the things that we need to do to get to where we're going. As I said, you cannot take the same transport that is taking somebody to London Bridge and take the same transport for somebody who is going to Woolwich. Everybody with their direction. If you're going out from your house, if you're not driving and you don't know where you're going, you check your Google. You look for direction. Isn't it? For me, I use my navigator in the car. For some people, they go on the bus. Before my son go out to a new place, we check Google Map, we check the bus that is going there, the bus stand where he's going to go to, for him to arrive where he's going. That is the way we should live our life. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Say true word. Thank you very much. That is the way we should live our life. But today, people want to just jump into the bus and just say, "Oh, I'm going somewhere." Yes, you're going to your dress. You look like some. You're not haggard, so nobody will say you're not going anywhere. They won't allow you to say, "Oh, don't enter the bus." But for instance, if the bus is going and they thought you know where you are going and you never dropped, you just continue and the bus driver got to the last destination. Do you think he will leave you there? No, he'll come and meet you and ask you, "Where are you going, man? This is the last stop." You have no choice than to get down. Except you are missing your way, it's okay. You can enter, I will drop you so place so you can connect. You must have a direction. You must have a journey that you're going. You must have a destination. If you have a destination, you must have a direction. You must have a plan B. A plan 1, A, B to get to where you're going. If you do not have a plan, you don't have a map to follow to where you're going, you don't have direction, you just be going everywhere people are going because people are going, you want to follow. Okay? You just want to follow. The light went off. Well, you just follow. And when you do that, you just delay yourself. Let me tell you, as well human beings, doesn't mean that we have the same purpose. Doesn't mean that we are going the same direction. So don't be offended when people look at you and say, what is the matter with her? What is she doing this for? Or why are you doing that? Yes, because you are not that person. Sometimes people want you to do things that they are doing or handle life the way they are handling life. That is their own understanding about life. But for you, who know where you're going, you know that you cannot afford to do that because you can't live this life twice. You will only have one opportunity to live on this earth. Have you seen anybody that died from this earth after 10 years again? He said, "Oh, I'm back to continue the life that I live." No. Even those that say they believe in reincarnation, when they even come back, they might not even know that they were here before. in their own in their own reincarnation life that they believe in. Anyway, I don't believe in reincarnation. But what am I saying to you today? You cannot afford to just waste your time and just mess around and let day goes by and you think, oh, I will get to where I'm going. You must define where you're going. You must have a direction. You must have a direction. When you have a destination that you're going to, you must know the direction to follow. And if you know the direction to follow, you must know the right bus to take to get to the destination, the right car to ride there. And what is the right car? That's the information that you provide yourself with, the right environment, the right people you surround yourself with. All that need to follow, which I shared in this awesome book, Triumph in the Midst of Adversity. You can get the paperback and Kindle on Amazon. And if you're that type that say, no, Kate, I can't read, that much content, you can go on my website, www.triumphinthemidstofadversity.com, and get the audio. The chapter 1 is free anyway, so if you don't even want to buy it, listen to the chapter 1 to help yourself. But I must tell you guys, if you cannot invest in yourself, buying clothes is not an investment. Buying shoes are not investment. The best investment you do for you invest in yourself is to invest in your personal development, your self-development, because in university we never taught about that. Okay, we never talked about that. So what am I saying to you today? Even the lower animals, let me go back to what I was trying to tell you. Even the lower animals that you have, lower animals like birds, chimpanzees, all these goats and all that, they know they are all animals, right? But they also have their own direction. They understand their environment. They know that they are not on this planet Earth for the same purpose. They know that they are not supposed to eat the same food. They don't eat the same thing. And they are thinking also. I read about the 10 smartest animals, and I was so amazed that even animals are even thinking smarter than human beings today. You are there, you're making excuses for yourself to make yourself comfortable in your comfort zone, and you are thinking you are doing yourself a favor to make you feel good. You're just you're being sabotaging your destiny. That's what you're doing. Stop sabotaging yourself. Face reality. Tell yourself the bitter truth. Nobody's going to tell you. You have to sit down, tell yourself the bitter truth, and pick yourself from where you are and walk yourself to where you want to be. The animal, this bird, crow, might not be the most beautiful bird, but there's something that is unique about this bird I want to share with you. For some of you out there, you say, oh, this journey, this one is hard. So because this one is hard to do, what Kate is talking about is hard, I don't want to bother with that. Let me just do something else I'm not even passionate about, but it's easy, right? But this bird, this crow bird, I want to talk to you about, there's something unique about that bird. There's this seed that if you want to eat anything and the seed is so hard you can't break it, you have a choice of going for soft ones and eat something else, isn't it? You have that choice of saying, no, what, this is not for me because I cannot handle it. It's too hard. Let me leave it. Let me go for soft ones to eat. But no, he didn't give up. You know what he did? You know what he did? That bird, he would carry that hard seed. He will take it to where vehicles are passing, right? He will drop it there and wait for cars to pass by to crush it so that they can break it for it. When it's broken, he will come back to carry that seed and go and eat. That is smart. For some of you out there, when something is not possible in one way, you just give up. Just anyway, I beg, this one is not for me. I can't. You take time to think about that thing that you're interested in and see how maybe that way is not possible. Can you think about another way that you can achieve it? Can you just spend some time to actually sit down and ask yourself what you are doing about this situation? Is that the best you can do? And if you say yes, okay, what have you done? Those things you say are the best, write it down and ask yourself what is left. What is it that you have not done? That's why I love Colonel Sanders, the owner of KFC. Every one of you that are KFC fan today, good, thank you for eating KFC, and I love KFC too. But do you know if the owner of KFC had given up on himself, you will not see KFC today. For some of you out there, you just make one effort for one thing, you say, oh, it's not good. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, it's hard. Oh, it's not hard. Colonel Sanders was almost giving up his life. If you don't know, go and read about his history. He tried everything in his life. He lost almost everything. People will count him as a failure, right? Yes. His friends might say, you know what, I don't even want to. Some people might not even be picking his phone at that time because they felt he was a failure. You do this one, you lose. Go to this job, they sack him. They ask him to leave. He tried this, it doesn't work. Even when he wanted to commit suicide, in his suicidal note, that was when he realized there's only one thing I've not tried in his entire life. Are you here watching me today? And you are thinking you have actually tried everything. That all the skills that you have, like some of you last week who watched me, you know what I'm talking about skills. If you have not watched that video, go and watch it. Some of you are saying, no, I've tried everything, Kate. I've done everything. I'm actually exhausted now. There's nothing else to do. Can you just put yourself in that shoes of Colonel Sanders, who thought he has done everything? But in suicidal note, he realized that something in his life that he's so passionate about, that he has never tried as business, and that was cooking of chicken. And he decided to do that. Even at that stage, he didn't have the money, to buy the recipe. He actually borrowed that money because he saw his paycheck. What led to his suicidal attempt? Because he saw his paycheck, and when he came for as a pensioner, he felt, what? Is this what I'm going to live the rest of my life with? There's no point living. I have to end it today. But I'm telling you, ending your life is not an escape route. It's the worst thing that anybody must do in their life. It's the most foolish and stupid attempt for anyone to take, ending your life. I'm telling you. Because what you are just doing, you're just telling the enemy, you know what, you've won. You've won. I don't need to compete with you. That's what you've just said. But listen, this man did not give up. He borrowed the money to buy those recipe, and he didn't even end there. After I bought the recipe, he had to look for someone who will say, okay, I accept that this recipe is good. We can try it. Because he don't have money to go and start doing the business on his own. He needed people to collaborate with. He went to 1,009 people that said no before he got the one that said yes. So how many attempts have you made? How many people have you written to? How many people have you shared your ideas with that told you no, hey, it's not nice, I'm not interested, and you just felt, oh, I think the idea is not really great. You just give up. If you think it's not great, why don't you work on the idea instead of giving up? Anyway, that was Colonel Sanders, and he did that. And today, KFC, before that man died, he was overwhelmed with the way the company was spreading. He could not even handle it anymore. He had to sell it. As I said to you, he was thinking about that business as a pensioner. So now the business is growing too big that he can't handle it. He sold it. He died as a millionaire. If he had committed suicide, he would have died as the poor man. That's the way he would have died. So are you there today? You are thinking that your life challenges are too much. You think it's too hard, that you've done everything and you cannot push anymore, that you want to give up on your dream. Listen to me. Don't even go near there because you haven't started. It means there's something that is missing. Maybe you have worked so hard, well done. You've made effort. I congratulate you for trying, because some people will not even try. They want to be, a spectator. Thank God that you're not a spectator. You've even tried. You've made effort. Well done to you. Congratulate you for trying. But I want to tell you, there's one thing you must do for me. Ask yourself, the things I'm feeding myself with, the information I'm feeding myself, are they the right information I should be hearing at this stage? Thank you, darling. Thanks for watching. The information I'm hearing today, the things I feed my mind with, are this the information I really need to take me from where I am to where I want to go to? The people that I surround myself with, are these the right people I should be surrounding myself with at this stage in my life? Because there are some people in our life that are not part of our journey. Some people we've met in our life, they are just passerby. People we just went through the path and met on the way to say hello to. But we are stuck with them. We are dragging ourselves with them. They are pulling us backward. We're not going anywhere with them because they don't want to go anywhere. So what they can do is just to pull you backward whenever you attach yourself with those people. So what am I saying to you today? You need to re-examine yourself and ask yourself this key question. What am I feeding myself with? What am I doing? Where am I really going? You need to first of all ask yourself, where am I going in my life? What are my dreams? What are my aspirations? Then when you don't ask yourself, what can I do to achieve, where I'm going to achieve those dreams? What can I do to take me from the point A where I am now, or the point B if you're in your point B now, to the point Z or whatever of your life that you want to get to? You must ask yourself this key question, guys, because this life is full of opportunity for us. For you to wake up this morning is a privilege, because so many, slept last night, they are no more. There's 3 young men. I saw the video on Twitter yesterday. They said the one on the left and the one at the end, the first and the one at the end, died in a plane crash on the 21st of February. The one at the middle died in a plane crash yesterday. These are young men, vibrant young men. They are, they are successful in their career. They are Air Force pilots. They are Air Force pilots, and they are gone. So no one knows. You cannot just take life and say, oh, I'm just how many years old, so I still have all the time to figure things out. No, don't live a life that God have invested so much in us. So you cannot afford to live a life that is a wasted life. God have brought you to this world, giving you those skills, giving you so much experience, those life experience, those things you are complaining about that are life struggles. God have allowed you to go through them so you can inspire someone. So you can use those your life experience to get you to where you want to be. Are you here today and you actually want to turn your life struggles to success and you don't know how? I'm giving you an opportunity, a lifetime opportunity that will change your life. And if you want to work to me one-to-one, get in touch with me. It's info@triumphinthemidstofadversity.com, because I do not want you to live a life of excuses. Even the coaches out there, that need a coach, I'm here to help you genuinely, because I don't believe in excuses. You are unstoppable. That's what I believe. That everyone on earth is unstoppable. It doesn't matter the storm that come left and right. It will come still. It will become still. It's what you do to that storm. If you continue concentrating on the storm and say, what? This storm is going to swallow me. Yes, you might be there looking at it and it might swallow you. But if you see the storm coming and you say, listen, you storm, I command you to stay still because I'm going this way. And I'm going to pass through that storm and you will get still when I get there. You have to believe what you believe. The way we believe in our faith, we need to transfer it to our personal life. In your business, you have to believe in what you're doing. You need to believe in it. If you don't believe in something, how can you sell it to someone? I'm wearing this my beautiful jacket now. Thanks to my son, got me this lovely jacket. So, and if you love it so much, and I was asked to come and promote it now, and I go there and I start saying, oh, this jacket, the thing it gets as a bisha, who will want to listen to you? Who will want to listen? Because I'm not even confident enough to even promote it. That is the way we approach our business for some of us. So maybe there's a learning point for us today to go back and sit down and ask ourselves the information we're having, we are taking in, the environment we are in, what we are feeding ourselves in, is that the right thing we are feeding ourselves with now that will take us to where we want to be? And if the answer is no, then you must do something different. And as I said, I offer one-to-one coaching and I offer group coaching as well. You can check my website, you can send me an email if you want to do one-to-one as well. I have programs on my website that you can book on directly, or you want to talk to me first before you book. That is also fine. It is info@triumphinthemidstofadversity.com, and my website is www.triumphinthemidstofadversity.com. My dear, life is a place of opportunity, but you know what opportunity is? Opportunity can be like a running water. You don't touch one opportunity twice. If you are somebody who tell me, oh, know what, I can go to a stream and touch one water and touch the same water again, you come and tell me, say, Kate, you can do it. So you come and do it, let me see you. Even a magician cannot do that. A stream of running water, that is how opportunity is. Opportunities will come, but not the same opportunity. And Richard Branson, my former boss, will say, when you have an opportunity, you must say yes to the opportunity and find out how to figure it out later. Don't see opportunity and say, oh, it's opportunity will always be there. No, it will not always be there. Some people now, they'll say, Kate, and some people contacted me from Asia. They say, Kate, your courses, your programs are very good, but we cannot afford it. That is the issue, but we really love your course. I'd like you to train us. Fine. If you say it's too expensive now, then what will you say in the next few years coming? It's not. It's what you want to benefit from it. If you take that course and the result it will give you is times 10 of what you paid, did you lose any money? Is it not expensive for you? No, it's not. Because what you don't know, you don't know. What you don't know, you don't know. You might try to figure things out from now till next year, the next year coming, the other year coming, and before you know it, you are even derailed that you don't even want to follow that passion anymore because you felt that it didn't work. But why? Because you try to figure things out on your own. If you need help, look for help. I'm always constantly learning, and that's the kind of person you should be coaching with. Not somebody who feels that, oh, I learned something 5 years and that's the one I'm working. No, I update myself. My children will say, Mommy, how can you say you are still studying? That time I was about 40 years. They say, you are 40 and you say you are studying. I told them, you know what? Even at 70, I'll still study. They say, Mommy, you must be weird. You see what I mean? So, guys, this is what I have for you today. And I've given you an example. Even the chimpanzee that you look at, they say lower animal. He's using his brain. He used the small plantain leaf to clean his bum when he goes to toilet. And the big one, he uses it as an umbrella. Do you understand this? So these things are, these are example of ways we should approach life. There are certain things we are doing that we are not aligning them well. What we should do first, maybe we are doing it as second. What we should prioritize as number one in our life, we are doing it as number three. You need to look at them and readjust things around. You know what I mean? You might be doing the right thing, but maybe the other at which you are doing it is what you need help with. Sometimes you might not be able to figure all these things out by yourself, but you need a coach. If JT Force can say you need a coach, then I must tell you that you need a coach. My coach need a coach. So if you don't have a coach yet and you're just figuring things out by yourself, I challenge you, have a coach even for 5 days a week and see how it works for you, and you decide whether you want to continue having a coach or not. You need to have coach. You might not be coaching you every day of your life, but you need it, for setting goals you set for yourself, how you can achieve them. Get a coach to help you with those things so that you can make a better version of yourself. Because the way I am now, you have to take, I don't know, you have to take Jesus to come for me to say, okay, that's his end. Is the end. That's it. Jesus have come. That's the only thing that can stop me, because I am unstoppable. I've gotten to that path in my life whereby excuses is not an answer. And you know how I get there? because I erase excuses. Giving up, I erase it from my chapter, from my list of options. When you erase excuses from your list of options, you become unstoppable too. That's what I did. I don't like excuses. It really, really gets me upset. Excuses is not a good thing. That's what I said in my book, Motivation. I say excuses can be cheap, but the consequences can be expensive. Even have it in my Triumph in the Midst of Adversity, and it's a fact. Excuse is something that is so cheap, so people can just open their mouth and give excuses to make them comfortable where they are. But do you know those excuses you are giving to yourself today can haunt you tomorrow? It will definitely haunt you. If you're giving excuses to just keep yourself in your comfort zone, trust me on this. In the long run, you will tell yourself, say, Kate said it that time, I would have just actually made a U-turn, but I was thinking I was smart. You cannot be too smart with excuses. Don't just use excuses to say, oh, because of this, because of that, you know what, God knows. It is well. We use positive things as now negative stuff. Positive affirmation, you now use it in a negative way to become a limiting belief. It is well. God's time is the best. Don't use those things to delay yourself. Just know what you need to do now and pick yourself up from where you are and start. If you want to start on a clean sheet, just start and be honest and be transparent with yourself. That's what you need to do. Don't use excuses to hold yourself back, guys, because it's not going to work that way. You're not going to get to that place that you really desire. If you look at yourself in the mirror, after this show, look at yourself in the mirror and be open to yourself. And say, listen, I've listened to Kate. I want to be honest with myself. What is it that I'm doing that I need to change today? What area of my life do I really need to work on? Do I really need help? Kate said you need a coach. Do I really need a coach? Or I'm able to do it myself? Be honest to yourself. There's no need lying to yourself, because that's one thing I ask anyone not to do on this planet. And do not lie to yourself, please, guys. If you've been lying to people in your entire life, in as much as lies is a bad thing, the one you lie to yourself is a sabotage. That is killing. My goodness, because nobody will come and tell you that you are lying, because you are lying to yourself. So nobody will come and say, no, you are lying, stop, because you lying to yourself and you believe the lie and you live with that lie. It's more than witchcraft hunting, I must tell you. When you lie to yourself, you self-sabotage. You're just killing yourself by your own self, stabbing yourself. You know how somebody stabbing themselves? Painful. You can't stop because you want to do it. It's bad. It's worse than an enemy attacking your life. So stop lying to yourself and be transparent with yourself and pick yourself up from where you are today. And if I'm available, if you want to work to me one-to-one or you want to do group coaching, I'm available. And I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please don't watch this alone. Share it to your friends. Share with your friends. As I said, we are the average of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with. If you have all this wisdom, to approach your life, and you don't surround yourself with the people of right mindset, with all the great ideas you have, the day you call one person your contact or your buddies to share with them, they will not even have a clue of what you are talking about. Bill Gates, for instance, you know how many people shared this idea with? 2,500 people. Only 35 people had a clue and said, okay, I'm interested. And those 35 people made him a billionaire. Today, and you share great ideas with them, and they will say, yes, I'm interested. So if you don't, then you need to start working on yourself and getting the right people around us. That is what you must do if you want to actually live the life that you truly deserve. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you lot as always, and God bless you. Bye bye. And please leave your comments after this, because after the live stream I don't see your beautiful comments. I would like to read them again. Please, if you don't mind, you can leave a comment later that I can see. It's just on live chat now. I need to find out what to do to keep the chats live. All right, thank you so much, and I hope this message today has helped you one way or the other, and genuinely this is what I was born to do. I want to thank God, because in life, that's what I said to you, life obstacles have made me to find my purpose. The qualifications I have, all the degrees, BSc here, MBA here, blah blah blah, all this qualification, they almost robbed me of my dream. And the enemy who thought it was attacking me, they don't know that the enemy, they attack my life, has actually channeled me to live my purpose on earth. You see what I mean? So this is what life can be sometimes. It's a challenge, but God turned the thing that the enemy meant for evil for good for me. And I know that God has meant the same thing for you. So thank you, and bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.